This was my first time watching the rugby league on national TV. Okay, first time ever, and it wasn't bad. I think people didn't like the women's game. I watched the whole women's game. I thought I was going to bed, but I want to see how many points they score. They almost scored 100. Okay, they almost scored a fucking 100. And I understand people thought it was boring. Me, it was cool. The other team was a suck. But next time, maybe put the international man on TV. Not the USA. No, don't put them. Don't put them. No, don't put them on national TV. No, we don't need that. We do not need that on TV. Please put like Fiji against New Zealand. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Put that shit on TV. Fiji against New Zealand or South Africa. No, what? Pick South Africa against Fiji or New Zealand. Okay. Oh yeah. Hold up. That's rugby union. Hold up. Yeah, man. Fuck it. Put the rugby union in replace of the women. Yeah, we play. We like put one union rugby union game in replace of the women. Okay. Don't put the women. I respect the women. I know y'all want to get paid more, but people want to see it. People want to see entertained. Are you entertained? We wasn't entertained. Okay, we wasn't entertained. I'm just keep it on buck with you. We wasn't entertained. But the two RL games, the Raiders against the Warriors and the Panthers against the Sharks, we was entertained. It wasn't great. It wasn't the first game wasn't that great, but they tried to come back, so it made it great. The Panthers, we know about the Panthers, okay? We know about the Panthers. That will go and show up and show out. And their defense is fucking amazing, by the way. I like my Broncos come on Thursday. They come on Thursday. I hope we show up and show it out. I hope we do. Please. I hope we fucking do. But anyway, I'm gonna watch this video, see what he got to say. Then I'm gonna chime in. Okay, I'm going to chime in.
The National Rugby League's return to Las Vegas was, well, a mixed bag if we're being totally honest. There was certainly some good, there was also some not so good. Really, it just seems as if the second round in Sid City is going to be used as a learning experience moving forward. If last year's debut, or as they say in Australia, debut, was WrestleMania 1, a huge spectacle that turned heads and provided proof of concept, year 2 of this experiment was very much like WrestleMania 2. An ambitious attempt to do something different that somewhat missed the mark. Not all negative, and the things that didn't work can be learned from and tweaked for further incarnations. The tagline for this year's showcase was bigger and better. I'm just not entirely sure the latter held true. A quick note before we proceed with this: I'm not going to include the results of the game as part of my ups and downs. You can
This was crazy. I know people say you didn't want to watch the game, turn it. And yeah, if you didn't want to watch this game and come back to the next game, you just go cook something, watch a TV show, something, and come back. Me, I was watching all these damn games. I don't care what the score was. I wanted to go to bed, but I was so in tune. I like, oh, I want him to point. I want to see how much point that score. That damn near score 100. That almost broke the record. But damn, I wish they could have broke the record. At least you could have broke a record on TV. At least you could have did that, but didn't have enough time. If we had like 5 more minutes, they could have broke the record. But hey, England don't come back. Jitteroos, nobody can beat them. I looked at their schedule from last year. Even New Zealand can't beat them. They beat New Zealand 54-4. The last time I think New Zealand won was in 2018 against the Jitteroos, the women's team in a way. That's crazy. That's fucking insane.
You can't script sports despite what some out there would have you believe. There will be bad games and good games. Blowouts are part of any competition, and I'm not going to hold it against the NRL or Super League or the women's game that we saw quite a few blowouts. That is sports. Not everything is going to be a 2015 grand final. Sometimes a team wins by 80 odd points. With that in mind, here are the ups and downs from NRL's second season opener in Las Vegas. The first up, it is just seeing the National Rugby League, an Australian sport, on Fox. What a surreal sight. The network that gave us The Simpsons, Melrose Place, and the Glow Puck showed rugby league on over-the-air television in the United States. It was just so cool to see. It was something that I never would have expected even 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know what the TV ratings will be, nor should anyone be overly fussed about it. The exposure is amazing, and
No,
hopefully
the TV views do matter. That what the fuck you mean? That shit do matter. That's matter. Okay, because a lot of people can't fly to Las Vegas. Okay, that like yeah, 5,000 people came out. That's great. Cause 40,000 people came last year. That's great. But TV views do fucking matters. What you think that everybody always talk about the Super Bowl? Oh, the Super Bowl got 250 million views and like TV rankings. Oh, it just me. It fucking matters. It fucking matters. It may not matter to you, but it matters to the TV company. They love that. They love that shit. If they ain't seeing numbers, they go rethink after 5 years. They're like, you know what? We're not bringing this shit back. Okay, because a company always think about money. Okay, they care about the people like 5%, but the other 95%, the 95%, they care about the fucking money. Okay, they care about TV views. Okay, they care. American care in a way. That's how many people watch. How many people showed up? They care. They fucking care now. Come on now. No, be honest. They care.
this is something the NRL will continue to build upon in the years to come. The first down.
Okay, that's England. Yeah, y'all suck. The Warriors, y'all let me down. I didn't bet on y'all. I bet y'all to win, but y'all defense is fucking ass. The Sharks, y'all put up a fight. Y'all put up a fight. The Warriors, y'all put up the fight at the end. The Panthers and the Sharks game were the best game. So the best game, cause they were going back and forth scoring, not back and forth like score, but they were fucking scoring. So that's a good game. The Jillaroos, they had no competition. The Super League, people said I seen people on Twitter talking about the game was fucking ass. It was a blowout. I didn't watch the Super League game, so uh, fuck it. So I the first time watching on TV wasn't that bad. Maybe replace the women with the men's international team. Okay, maybe just do that. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all fine hell though. Goddamn, y'all some pretty ass women. Damn, y'all shit. But hey, maybe y'all play in lingerie. Cause America, if you didn't know, we got a lingerie women's team. And I kid you not, the views on that channel is fucking insane. Imagine having video views in 300 to 400 to 500,000 views. Okay, that's fucking insane. Maybe the women, maybe the women play rugby league in lingerie. No, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause you can't put that on TV. You can't put that on TV. Cause shit may pop out. You can't put that on TV. But do something. Okay, do something. Okay. I'm saying I like one thing American got right is the lingerie league. Okay, and they began 2 to 3, 400,000 views. Why? Cause niggas are horny. Okay, niggas are horny. And the reason I was watching the rugby league game, cause Isabella Kelly. I follow her on Instagram. She bad as hell. Like she bad as hell. So that and Julie Robinson. I was watching her too. I like her tattoos. I love women with tattoos. Like goddamn. That's the only reason I would watch that whole game. I won't watch. I won't watch the other one. Okay. I won't never watch the other one unless it's a grand final. Okay, or the World Cup if y'all make it. But that's all I gotta say on that part.
Continue to build upon in the years to come. The first down, well, let's stick with that Fox broadcast. I'm not sure why Matty Johns and Braith of Nasta were doing the color commentary for the Warriors Raiders matchup. Neither really do much, if any, color commentating during the NRL season. They're also both hosts. It really just created a very awkward sounding broadcast. No one seemed all of that comfortable throughout the entire game. This is meant as no disrespect, by the way. What Matty Johns and Braith Anasta do is very good, and Dan Ganane is an outstanding caller with a lot of sports knowledge. But the lack of chemistry and experience between these three was on display from opening kickoff, and it made for a not so great presentation. They were less than a sum of their parts. No one seemed sure on when to talk. I don't understand why you wouldn't have McInnes in that spot, or maybe you just have one of Johns or Anasta, but not both. Also, whoever gave Matty Johns the note to use player numbers and not names really did him a huge disservice. It made
Um, Name it. Yeah, that was kind of odd using the player. Cause if you want players to know if you want the American people to know the name, you say the number and the name. Cause when Nathan played, they were glazing him. I think they was different commentators. I think they were different commentators. But them commentators for that game, they were glazed. Everybody know Nathan Cleary now. They were talking. They say his full name. They would say his full name, Tom Brady. Compare him to Tom Brady, Michael Jordan. They would compare him to everybody. But the first game, I didn't really hear no names. I think I heard a couple names, but I didn't know what number they. I didn't know what number they was. So it was kind of weird, but hey, fuck it.
him look very unprepared, but as someone who's familiar with his work, we know he does know the player names. So why he just referred to them as the numbers was really confusing. Even my wife, who doesn't really care about sports and wasn't actually watching the broadcast, picked up on this and thought it was weird that he was using numbers as he was color commentating. If she's noticing this, well, it's probably not good. Up next, Panthers vs. Sharks, all inclusive. This kind of saved the day. You know, it was not the cleanest exhibition of rugby league you will ever witness, but it highlighted a lot of what made me a fan of the NRL to begin with. Fast-paced play, huge individual efforts, a lot of skill. Isaiah Yeo and Liam Martin were absolute beasts out there. Cleary's kicking game was, well, it's what he always does. As for the Sharks, they were just very gritty, very determined to try to keep up with the Panthers, who we all know are the cream of the crop in the NRL.
Hey,
As for
I
the
got turned. I got low key. I got turned. I want. I said in my last video, I want I had feeling the Panthers were gonna win, so I picked them. But when the Sharks scored this last try, it was the game got real. The game got real. Okay, I like okay. This what the American people want: a close game. Who go win? Okay, this was the game to save all. Thank God this game went last. Okay, if if the game could went first or second, like the fun will be over with. But the game went last, and for the people that had to go to work, the game was amazing. Okay, American people, because the game came on like at 10 or 9. So people probably went to sleep. I had to go to work, but whatever. Hey, the game was a fucking amazing. It came down to the wire. What they say.
Keep up with the Panthers, who we all know are the cream of the crop in the NRL. As for the down, well, we're going to stay with the Panthers and Sharks, but it's going to be not having this game broadcast on Fox. Look, I fully understand that the placement of Sharks and Panthers was done for
The game they moved it to Fox 1. So a lot of people, yeah, this game it came on TV, by the way. A lot of people don't got Fox 2. Fox 2 you gotta pay for. Fox 1, that's basic cable. So when people say it, I seen people like this game didn't come on TV. It came on TV, nigga. It came on TV. It came on Fox 1. Everybody got Fox 1. You got basic cable. We got direct TV. So I don't, I haven't had basic cable since I don't know in 5 years ago. So we had direct TV for the longest. But I think the game really did come on TV. So yeah, I think Fox 1 is basic for cable, but Fox 2 you need to pay for. So it came on TV. It came on TV across America. So when people on Twitter say they couldn't find the game, they moved it to Fox 1 because the women Big Ten basketball game came on Fox. So you can't move. You could move that game to Fox 1, but a business is a business. I know what the fuck it tell you. I don't know what they be going on in behind the scenes. Maybe they didn't want to move the game from American game. So that's like, hey, if you don't want to watch the rest, go to Fox 1. I don't fucking know. But it was on TV for me. I watched it.
Australian television, and I can respect that. Fair enough, but man, I wish this was the game shown on Fox because it was really a great showcase for the league. It's just a lot of players out there who could have, maybe brought in some new fans. As for the up, and probably my favorite up of them all, it was not having games delayed by mediocre Big East basketball. That was such a sore spot for me in 2024. Really, there was nothing quite as annoying as turning into last year's Vegas opener only for that Big East blowout to be playing out. This year, the NRL received priority. It was treated as a value property. And what's not to love about that? There was even some pregame coverage in some instances. This, for me, a huge positive. Let's stay with the ups. Super League gonna Super League. Look, Wigan Warrington, not a particular.
I don't know anything about the Super League. Okay, nothing. I didn't know it. I didn't know it was a thing till a couple days ago. Okay, I didn't know. I like Super League. I like, hey, when they made that. So I didn't watch the Super League game, but people say it was ass. So I take that word for it.
Particularly competitive matchup. In fact, it wasn't competitive at all. But this contest featured a lot of the things that make the Super League so special and so fun to watch. Chaotic, unpredictable, exciting. I mean, Maddie Ashton scoring a intercept try while going the
48-18. Hold on, what the score was in the first half? 22-0. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch it. I know how that turned out. I know how the Jillaroos played. They were the same fucking score of the Jillaroos game. I'm glad I didn't watch that game.
exciting. I mean, Maddie Ashton scoring a intercept try while going the last 30 or so meters without a shoe is one of the most Super League things I've ever seen. Even with a lot of empty seats, and we'll get to that in a second, the atmosphere for this game was arguably the best of all four. And Andrew Voss really did his part as play-by-play guy to make the game fun. He really enjoyed it. Obviously he's an NRL guy, but he brought an energy to the Super League contest. And I think it made everyone who watched, whether they were Australian, American, or over in the UK, just enjoy it that much more. With all of that said, more Super League teams in Las Vegas next year, please. And also, since we're at it, why not bring back the Toronto Wolfpack? Okay, that's not going to happen. Down, it's the empty seats. I just mentioned it, so let's get into it now. There were a lot of empty seats throughout all 4 games on this day. Last year, the attendance looked good on television. This year, not so much. When you have people coming and going throughout the day, when you have folks only showing up for 1 or 2 games, it's going to lead to empty seats. And empty seats look like crap on television. I mean, the first 20 minutes of the Raiders Warriors matchup had so many empty seats in the lower bowl. That just should not.
See, I think what people did, I think what people did, the game wasn't gonna be that packed out, so they set anywhere they wanted to sit at. Cause how much the tickets were? $29. That's a If the tickets were $29, that's a good ass price. God damn. So if low key, if I could went to the game, I could have sat and when I like, oh shit, I never sat up him before. I sat in the fucking middle row. Cause the middle row, look, 40,000 40,000 people, 45,000 people came out for, I think, 4 games. Okay, it wasn't one game. It was like all spread out. It seemed That seemed okay to me. Cause this football stadium can sit 65,000 people, and for the Super Bowl, it can expand to 75 or 72,000 people. So 4 or 5,000 people came out for 4 games. That's a plus, okay? Cause you gotta realize rugby not that big in America. They're trying to make it. The only way you can suck the American fans into the rugby league is we need a good team. Like when I mean by that, the USA need to be good at rugby for people to get people attention. Like, yes, I can go for the Broncos, the Warriors, the Panthers. I can go for them. But American people is so stuck up. They USA. So they won't go for a USA team. And to be honest with them, we suck. We fucking suck. Who want to root for a team that suck? Even though it's your country, it suck. So 45,000 people came out to. Some people didn't even know what the fuck was going on. They don't even know the rules, but they try, and that's okay. So 45,000 people, empty seats on national TV. I seen worse. I seen the women's game in the rugby league. Seats be empty. 25,000 people come out though, but that's a win for them. For 4 or 5,000 people in a 65 football stadium, 65,000 people can fit in the football stadium, and it can expand to 72,000. Hey, that's a win. Yeah, I think people can sit anywhere and go walk around. Shit, maybe New Zealand, Australia, and UK fans will just seeing every fucking well walking around, seeing what the fuck they got going on in the football stand. I don't know. I like low key. I wasn't paying attention to the people in the stands, cause when they were scoring, either team I would hear it cheering. So people was in tune in the game. So that's how I feel.
That happened. The announced attendance for this day was 45,209. Of course, the announced attendance means anyone who made their way into the stadium. Good for them. It was, in theory, an increase on the 40,746 who were at last year's Vegas opener. The issue, though, is that attendance in 2025 looked a lot less than what we saw in 2024 with 2 games at Allegiant Stadium. The announcers were constantly talking about how big rugby league is, how big the NRL is. It's this
Hey, man, be honest. I know you probably
rugby league is how big.
like let's be honest. He got 3 big ass roles. Three three big ass roles. Plus, you got look on the other side of the people. Cause the camera only showed the other side. That only showed the front side of the TV. When we on TV, they don't show that. They don't show the other side. So it looked like people showed up and showed out. People got drunk. People went to party last night after the game, Saturday night. Shit got lit at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, people like it's a football stadium. It can fit 72,000 people max. Be honest. Like, and this is America. You think 72,000 people will come out of nowhere to watch rugby league? Let's be honest. They're not in New Zealand. New Zealand is born and raised on rugby. Australia born and raised on rugby. Africa born on rugby. Yeah, people gonna show up for they gonna sell out the football stadium for them games. The rugby game. We live in America. We got how many sports? We got at least 10 fucking sports, and it's a big ass country. So it got 3 big ass roads. And low key, my grandma was like, "Damn, that's a lot of people." My grandma thought it was a lot of people, and she didn't know. She thought they were playing football. Like it's a mix with football and rap pass. That's the only way she can understand it. Football rap pass. So she's like, oh okay. Like she thought it was a lot of people. So that's just how you look at it. But the big thing, the TV ratings. What the TV ratings on this? Cause American people and the companies, they care. The number one thing they care about TV ratings. Second, they care how many people showed up. Okay, you said last year 40,000 people came last year, and this year 45,000 people came. Okay, that's a little bit of bump up. Now, how many people watched it on TV in America? That's the point. Cause a lot of people, cause Las Vegas ain't that big, so hotels get sold out like that. Hotels get sold out. So people probably like, you know what? I'll watch it at home. How many people watch that at home? 3 mil, 4 mil, 5, 6, 10, 20? If it passed 5 mil, that's great. If it passed 10, that's really great. If it passed 2 mil, that's great. Even one, it passed 1 mil. 4 mil and up. 4 mil people watching on TV. That would be great. But we don't know how many people watch that on TV. So that's what I gotta say.
Big the NRL is. It's this game that's growing. It's going to be huge. It's going to become this worldwide powerhouse. As an American fan who is trying to convince others to give the sport a shot, to tell them that, this is a really popular game down under and it's something that has potential. The empty seats just didn't make it seem that way. It made the Vegas opener look somewhat like one of those middle of the road bowl games that happened in late December. Up, have yourself a week, Xavier Savage. Obviously, you probably heard the story by
That's the
now.
dude
He
with the long.
proposed to his girlfriend, then he goes out.
That's the dude that's 22, right? Or 23. I like him. He's good. I like him. I like the energy bring. I think this the one. He's 22 years old.
And scores true tries and is part of a Raiders victory.
Yeah,
That is not a
Raiders.
bad few days. He really does look like an entirely different player from 2 or even a season ago. I'm still a little bummed out Jordan Rapana isn't playing for the Raiders. He was just one of my favorites to watch. But Xavier Savage really seems to be making that spot on the wing his own. Another up, fans being able to keep balls that find their way into the stands. This, maybe more than anything else, makes me want to go to a future Vegas opener. Okay, I'm joking a little bit. I'd want to see the games, but being able to potentially catch and keep a ball, that's not too far behind in my reasoning. This is just a great promotion, and let's hope it continues because, let's be honest, I do really want to keep an NRL game ball. Up, well, let's hand it to Greece for bringing in the ringers for their international exhibition with the USA Hawks. It was another sad blow for our Temps in the States.
Damn, we got. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything. I know we ain't gonna win. What the fuck they at? Park. What's this at? This a the fuck? They didn't play. They didn't play at a college field.
to not be completely embarrassing in rugby league. Let's be real though, we never had a chance, not when the Greece side really tapped into the Greek diaspora in Australia. The Greek side had a lot of rugby league experience at high levels, and that much was evident from really kickoff of that matchup against the USA. Down, that has to be the NRL playing international games in a public
Public park. Why? Oh, I got it right, by the way. They did look like look like a park. Why y'all didn't play at a college field, a community college, a small college or a college field, football field, what the, or a high school? Why y'all didn't play at a high school field or something? What the? You know what? Not gonna say nothing. I said what I said.
park. So this kind of, well, it saw the week for the NRL get off to a fairly embarrassing start. The game between Greece and the United States was actually delayed
How thieves ruined the opening game for the Las Vegas Footy Festival set to. I'm sorry. On behalf of the American people, I'm sorry. Whoever did that, that's fucking insane. Stealing shit. The NRL and America need to do better. You play. This is a festival, right? Make it a grand. Play at a high school field. No, no. Play in a college field or something. I know Las Vegas is nothing but the desert. Okay, it ain't nothing you can fucking go to. It's the fucking city and the rest is a fucking desert. But you could at least go to a college field or a big high school field somewhere, a park.
after thieves stole some copper wiring from the lighting setup at the public park the contest was to be held at. Since this was an evening game, lights were required. This is just such an embarrassing look for all parties involved. For rugby league, you don't want to see
At the Grizzly Rugby League game crash, it can't kick off as a power issue. Dark outside, no lights. Crazy.
international games being played in these rinky dink public parks. It looks bad. And when you go back and look at the highlights of the Greece team taking on the USA Hawks, it just looks so, well, it doesn't lead you to believe that the sport is growing here. And from the American perspective, well, it's absolutely embarrassing. Now we can continue to not have nice things. It's not just copper wire and lights. Go check out any public restroom in the States these days. It's just pretty embarrassing how we just cannot have nice things. Finally, I leave you with one last up, and that is the future of NRL's Vegas season openers. I am still very much optimistic about what the coming years hold for this partnership between the National Rugby League and Las Vegas. We know they'll be back in 2026, and hopefully they keep improving and learn from what didn't work in 2025. These things take time to develop. Traditions don't form overnight. You need a runway. I said this last year when I talked about the season opener in Las Vegas, and I will say it again. There is so much to like about what is happening right now. As a league fan in the United States, being able to host NRL teams and now Super League teams and women's international teams, it really does mean a lot for me. And it's really a way that I think will get more Americans into the sport. Long may it continue. And hey, if this year was like WrestleMania 2, well, then I guess that means next year, 2026, it's going to be the NRL equivalent to WrestleMania 3. And that didn't do so bad for itself. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to know more about some of the United States struggles with a rugby league, well, you can check out the video in the upper left-hand corner of.
Okay, I said what I said. Yeah, I stand on everything I said. But I did enjoy watching it on TV for live. It wasn't. I didn't watch no highlights. I watched it live, the men's and the women. So it was. I give it for my first time watching it on TV because I didn't watch it last year on TV. I give it a hard. You know what? I give it an 8 out of 10. Minus because the Raiders and the Warriors, it can't. They became a good game towards the end. They were trying to come back, trying to fight, and the Panthers saved it. The Panthers saved it. Okay, the Panthers and the Sharks, they saved it. Good game toward the end to that one. So yeah, it would have been great if the women's could have broke a record. Got the new record. Broke a new record, scoring 100 points, but they didn't, and they let the team score in the last minute. Such a shame. But I said what I said, and there's gonna be a long journey of watching the rugby league all the way to October or August. We're in the grand finals in August or October. A long season. Okay, I see y'all in the next one. Peace out.